What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today we're talking about this news. I fucking told you guys this shit already, but you never believe me until it actually happens. What'd I say? What did I fucking say? So it couldn't just help the fact that WWE stole LA Knight's Money in the Bank briefcase last year and giving it to Seth, which he didn't need. Now he's once again going to take a spot from a younger guy at SummerSlam in the main event. Supposedly, the plan is that they're going to do Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Not do the rematch with CM Punk, which was already a 5-star match. Not LA Knight, a guy who could be in the main event, but WWE refuses to put him in the main event. Not Dominic Mysterio, not Braun Breaker, not any of the people in their 20s. Now, I made a statement about a month ago, and I made it a short, okay, about this because I do plan on doing an in-depth video on it, is how many guys that are in their 20s up to 30 will main event a WrestleMania night 1 or night 2 in the next 3 years. And someone commented Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, I don't remember the other ones, but a lot of the younger guys, okay? And I replied back to him, no, they won't. They will not main event a WrestleMania. I said WrestleMania night 1. Or night 1 or night 2, I said. And I said that would never happen, simply to put, because WWE is fixated on using people that are already established. And I'm once again proven right. SummerSlam is supposed to be obviously the second biggest pay-per-view behind WrestleMania. That's the whole forte for WWE. But yet, they're giving the spot to Seth Rollins again. Okay. Now, I like Seth Rollins. The problem is Seth Rollins, they already tried this. And now I can imagine what they're going to do. I already know what the storyline's going to be. It's going to be, I made this world title. I established this world title. You have put a dump on it by winning it because you are, just going to leave all the time, yada, yada, yada. That's going to be the storyline. That's going to be the feud. I have no reason to watch this because I already know what they're fucking going to do, and nobody fucking wants this. The ratings have gone down since Roman had won the world title. That's facts. Look it up. Netflix's numbers have gone down. The PLEs, or I call them pay-per-views because that's what I call them. The PPVs have gone down, okay? No one's fucking interested. They were interested when CM Punk was world champion, but they're not interested now. And now you're doing a rehashed fucking bloodline storyline where all the Samoans related to Roman are going to be aligned with him, right? Now Jacob Fatu, now that feud's over, now he is a part of the bloodline. He submits to Roman. Like, once again, now we're back to fucking square one, which everybody got sick of, and now people are getting sick of it again already. People don't fucking want this, but yet they fucking do it anyways. This is what I've fucking been talking about. The shit with John Cena, the fucking shit with John Cena, the retirement tour, the Vision. Nobody wanted that, and then of course that got jinxed because they, I don't know if it had anything to do with the injury storyline because wrestling they do that all the time. But all the Vision members except for Austin Theory have somehow got injured. But I've been saying this. How many wrestlers in their 20s to the 30s are going to main event a WrestleMania Night 1 or Night 2 in the next 3 years? And I said 0. I said 0. Because WWE, or primarily TKO, want to push the established main eventers. They want to push the established main eventers. They do not want to try something new. They're okay with pushing the older guys. And it's not necessarily a bad thing in certain situations, but you got to have young people getting a shot to doing something. Dominic Mysterio recently just came out and said that Triple H is holding him back. And I don't think that was, a storyline-driven statement. I think Dominic Mysterio really feels that way. And I think a lot of people in that locker room feel that way. It's like, why are you pushing these older guys all the time? Now, when you have young and up-and-coming talent, you got a guy like LA Knight. Now, yeah, I know LA Knight is in his early 40s, but I'm talking about the sentiment of newer stars in the WWE. It's the same thing with DDP. DDP was old when he was on WCW's roster, but it's the idea of fresh talent, new faces getting a shot. Not necessarily their age, per se. But when you have guys that are established continuing to hog the pay-per-view spotlight, then you're never going to have new guys getting that chance. And Cody's the only guy, Cody Rhodes, who, is obviously the face now of WWE, but he's the only guy that they've pushed in the past few years that is essentially a fresh face. Like someone new, at least in the guys division. I know the women's division, they're more... See, the women's division, they have more freedom to make new stars. Because the women's division doesn't... And I have to say this, disclaimer to people that are going to be offended by it, but the women's division doesn't draw as good as the guy division. That's facts, the reason why the women wrestlers primarily aren't in the main event of WrestleMania is because they don't draw as the guys do. The guys draw more, okay? And you can all hate on me all you want for that. That's just the facts, okay? That's just the facts. The guys draw more, okay? It's nothing wrong with the women's wrestlers. They wrestle great. I love what Liv Morgan is doing right now, but there's no way that she's going to main event over a CM Punk, over a Roman, over a Seth, over a Brock, that's just how it is. Okay. That's just how it is. Whether people want to admit it or not, that's the facts. Okay. But no, I don't like this. I don't like this match because I know what the story's going to be already. I don't care for the story. I have not cared for Raw the last few weeks. Had zero interest in it. Apparently, LA Knight is in the fucking damn King of the Ring tournament, which doesn't mean fucking squat. Okay, unless he actually wins it, which apparently in the first round he's taking on Jey Uso. So, we'll fucking see where that goes. Once again, going up against Jey Uso. Will they actually make the right decision and have LA Knight win? Yeah. Probably not. And even if he does win that, they're going to fucking have him lose in the finals like they had him lose to Gunther. They fucking made it seem like LA Knight was going to beat Gunther, and then they fucking had him lose anyways. And I could see them fucking doing the same bullshit again. right? So, don't care about this the storyline. I think this fucking storyline sucks. Also, where the fuck is CM Punk? Like, CM Punk hasn't been there since WrestleMania. And it has nothing to do with the phone slap thing, by the way. Okay, that was because he showed up the next night. It just proves that CM Punk should have won, bro. Like, fucking, if CM Punk had fucking won, okay, we would have had fucking matches, you know, where Punk is fucking trying to elevate the younger talent, which is what he fucking was doing during his title reign. All right. Now we're back to fucking, oh yeah, Roman Reigns, acknowledge me. I'm your fucking tribal fucking chief. Oh yeah, I gotta get all the fucking Samoans in my fucking family to be on my fucking side. Bullshit. Oh no, now Jey Uso, you gotta win so you can challenge for the or challenge for Cody's fucking title. Yeah, even though nobody wants Jey as champion because he sucked as champion. That's the fucking story we're fucking getting that nobody fucking wants. Okay? Ooh, I want this fucking storyline. Nobody fucking wants this bullshit. Okay? Nobody wants it. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and fucking tired of Roman Reigns. I want Roman to go to fucking Hollywood. Follow the fucking Rock and get the fuck out of here. I am sick and fucking tired of his presence on Raw. I fucking mean it. I fucking will not miss this guy on television anymore. I fucking have had it with Roman Reigns. I fucking am gonna be blunt about this. I don't give a fuck anymore. I have had enough of this fucking storyline. I am fucking sick of the bloodline fucking storyline. I am sick of the stupid tribal chief bullshit. I've had enough. It has been redundant. It needs to freaking end. It just needs to fucking end. Same thing with the fucking Judgment Day. Okay? That storyline, that faction has run its course for fucking years. Okay? Enough with the recycling bullshit. Okay? Nobody fucking wants this shit anymore. Okay? The Judgment Day started when Vince was still in control. When Edge fucking started that faction. Why is the Judgment Day still a thing? Why is the Bloodline still a thing? Like, Dominic Mysterio is a fucking mega champion in AAA, which is supposed to be their world title. So, in essence, he should be like a contender for the world championship or the WWE championship because he's fucking the AAA world champion, right? So, and that's how I said he should have never been Intercontinental Champion when he won that fucking world title, because that world title was an afterthought. Like, he's the mega champion. But notice how nobody on WWE television cares that he's the mega champion? Like, he holds it like a fucking prop. Like, notice how nobody challenges for that title? And they legally can because it's a WWE owned title now, right? WWE owns AAA, or TKO owns AAA. So why can't he challenge? Why can't wrestlers on Raw or SmackDown challenge for that damn title? All right, to elevate that title and make that title feel important. Because right now, when I see that on television, on Raw or SmackDown, it's a fucking prop as far as I'm concerned. Because he doesn't defend it. I mean, he may defend it on AAA, but he don't defend it on Raw or SmackDown. Why? Why? Or a WWE pay-per-view? Why? Why didn't he put it up for grabs against Finn Balor at WrestleMania? Oh, because he was gonna lose? That fucking makes the title worse. That's what I'm saying. Like, and again, Dominic's right. They are holding him back. Because he's holding a title that means next to nothing to WWE. Because if it did, they would fucking be actually putting it on the line. They would be doing open challenges or forcing him to defend the title on WWE television to make that title feel important. Because right now, that title doesn't feel important to me at all. It might feel important to people in AAA when he defends it in AAA, but when he's on a show that is owned by that show, why is he not defending it to make that title look important? Okay? You know, like, it's not fucking sad. Like, this show is a snooze fest. It's terrible. It's garbage. It's been garbage since Punk lost that title. Nobody cares. Like, they ruined this fucking title. And now the storyline is, well, Seth's got to win it back because, you know, Seth, you know, established this title, made it the workhorse title. That's going to be the storyline. And then he's going to lose. Then he's going to fucking lose because they're going to have all the fucking tribal, they're going to have all the stupid bloodline people around. It's going to be like a lumberjack match of fucking Samoans everywhere around the ring. That's going to be the fucking damn storyline. That's going to be the damn storyline. I fucking hate this shit. I can't take it anymore. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fucking stupid. I wish Roman would just go to Hollywood and just fucking leave. Because I can't take this anymore. Unless he's going to drop that title back to Punk. Okay? In a rematch. I don't give a fuck. He should. He should fucking lose it to Punk. Punk should win the title back from him. That's what I gotta say. If they're gonna do it, I want Punk and Roman at SummerSlam, unless it's gonna be LA Knight. Unless it's gonna be LA Knight. LA Knight or bust. LA Knight or bust. Otherwise, I don't give a fuck. I just can't do this anymore. I'm out. I'm the S Ultimate Goku. Moderate. Peace.